Well, I mean, I'll get to it. I've just seen Sonic Movie 3, so I thought I want to talk about it. But while I talk about it, I will also play the Shadow Generations DLC for Sonic Movie 3. As you can see, right here, I haven't played it yet. So I'm going to play this and then talk about the movie. Act 1. Sweet. Ah. I like how they got Keanu Reeves for this. He was great in the movie, by the way. Gun stuff. Shadow shoes. Looks good in game. He looked very good in the movie. The movie had like...
Is that me?
The movie's effects were genuinely like the best out of any Sonic movie. That's kind of what I have to say about it. The Sonic Movie 3 is the best Sonic movie. By far, without a doubt. It has the better story, better effects, fucking a lot of decent comedy. Just a lot more entertaining also. I guess we're following on now.
I should follow. Looks like I've kept my full abilities.
What the heck's this?
Yep.
Oh, is that where we collecting this and not tokens? Okay.
Let's do a beautiful city. That's like how Maria described.
Oh, I love skipping over all the level. Oh. This is interesting. Okay. That's something I have to say about the movie. It's the best Sonic movie. Without a doubt in my mind. But, I mean, like, yeah. It was so fucking hype. I'm gonna get into spoilers right now, because genuinely, I just can't not talk about them. The end of the movie is, like, so fucking fun to watch. Just... I don't know, I think it's like the first actual time we've seen Sonic and Shadow, like, fight in super form. I think it's, like, the first time we've seen two super formed people, like, actually fight. And, surprised they haven't done that in the actual games yet, to be honest. It's, like, so good. I don't know this movie.
What a waste of time.
Shadow's so cool, man. He was definitely by far the best part about the movie. He was... Shit.
You can't stop.
Yeah. His opening scene, like the entrance where he gets like, where he escapes. Very fucking cool intro, if I don't say so myself. Up.
Yep. Yep.
Right. How do I get this? Oh, but yeah. By far best fucking thing in the movie, Shadow. And like, I wasn't expecting them to fucking go into Live and Learn so early. Like, that is the first song you hear in the movie, and it's kind of baffling. Ladies, can't stop me. Can't stop. I won't. Oh yeah, Shadow's whole story and it being about like vengeance and such, so cool, super cool. I liked his hatred against Maria. He didn't really get shot, bro. Not that much of a shame. I mean, like she said, died. He didn't get shot, I guess. That's all I can really say about it. Ooh, damn. Oh.
Not a big deal.
Damn, only A rank? Oh, I missed one of the collectibles. Shucks. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about the intro in fucking Japan. Shadow's just being cool. Japan fight was really cool. Shadow just like dogged on everyone, and the part where he's like racing Sonic in the bike and like on foot, I find that funny. Cause like, I mean like, you can run.
I have to complete my mission, but I'll be back.
He can run too, and probably a lot faster. Yeah, I don't know. Is it? Okay. Oh, 2 challenge acts. I'll do the challenge acts another time. No, I'll do the challenge. I'll get that lost. Challenge acts. Opening scene in Tokyo. So fucking cool. Really, everything about it. I like the general arc of this movie being about vengeance and whatnot, where that gets a person. You know, like Shadow's upset because Maria and he and Gerald are on a path of vengeance and such. Then also there's Sonic's arc about vengeance and being part of a team. Like Steve, Tails, and Knuckles still need to be a part of a team, but Sonic's not doing too hot at that right now. You know? Stuff about like Team Sonic. You even have that line from a Sonic Boom, which is surprising. That line where he's like, "We did it, Team Sonic," and then Sonic just goes, "No, how about just Team?" The line so good you didn't think it would. Oh yeah, really good, like general arc for him. And I like how that ties into him using Supersonic and stuff like that, because he's ticked off. He's like, "Grr, curse you, Shadow." Oh yeah, that's because like Shadow fucking almost knocked out Tom which was surprising. I didn't think it was gonna die. Surprisingly, more people died in this movie than you would have thought. So, I already just knew, yeah, no, Tom's good. He's good. Tom's good. He's not good. Oh. I like the inclusion of the humans in this one a lot better than the others. You know, like, they're not, like, unnecessary. They, like, have to use them, you know? I mean, don't have to. But like, they have a reason for being there. They need Tom and Maddie to get into guns so that they can get the thing. They can get the fucking thingamajig. The key card for the Eclipse Cannon. I keep on thinking I'm gonna call it like the Arc. It's not the Arc, it was the Eclipse Cannon. The Arc doesn't exist. Arc was a gun lab or whatever. Gun lab. Yeah. Also another change they made, shadows from like a meteorite? That's interesting. Oh yeah, it's from a meteorite. It was containing the ultimate life form instead of being made by Gerald. Still interesting. Sets a Black Doom on and off, I guess. Maria wasn't really sick in this one as well. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's meant to be getting rings. Mm-hmm. Makes a little more sense now. Oh, but yeah. Oh, but yeah. Maria's thoughts in this movie were really, really great. I feel like they've been better, I guess. In Sonic Adventure 2, again, they didn't shoot her per se. It was a guy who was told, like, it was like, don't shoot, or something. Don't shoot, she's a child. But instead, he, like, did shoot, but he didn't shoot Maria. He shot something that, in return, hurt Maria and killed her, which is like an interesting change. He could have just shot her, you know. It didn't have to be that complicated. Oh, but yeah, no. Please finish now. Yeah, no. I do think that part of it is like, whatever. That part of it's like, whatever, like, I don't know, they, exploded Maria, I guess. But yeah. Oh, that's the DLC. That's all of it? I'll go for S ranks. Just so I can talk more. I'll talk about everything other than the end first, just to get it out of the way. I think the movie, most people have said this, kind of has like a tone problem. Which I can see, totally. Actually, not also a tone problem, more like a pacing problem, which is an issue I saw. It seems like everyone's saying like, oh, the start like half is really fast or something like that. It was like, yeah, I guess, but when I was watching it, I felt like really fast and it's just like nothing mattered. Oh damn, I wouldn't have to finish this by now? I do not know optimal routing if it fucking hit me in the face. Good at the rest of the game, just not this part. And I didn't even do it. How was that worse? Oh, but yeah. In my opinion, the movie was like pretty good at the start, and then the moment they enter the abandoned gun base, it kind of like falls off a bit. Like, I'm really interested in... I'm still interested in it, but I felt wasn't as good. Some of the stuff drags on a bit, like Eggman and Gerald. Them meeting each other, specifically in that base, was like really drawn out for no reason. And it's like, just get on with it at that point. At least that's what I felt. I just wanted them to get on with it. Like, I just wanted them to get on with it. And then as soon as Eggman made that as soon as Gerald Robotnik made that sexist joke, I was just locked in the rest of the movie. That joke was so out of left field. Like, I was shocked, because it's like, can they do that? They're allowed to say stuff like that in this movie? Oh god, no S rank for me. Like, it was like when director Rockwell walks in, and he's like, a woman. Then Gerald hits us up with like, a woman in the military. That had like me and my entire friends fucking cackling. I was not expecting something like that at all. It's a Sonic movie. It's just blatant sexism. Like, what the heck? But I get it, Gerald evil in that. Jim carried this movie, to be honest. Like, by far the best part of it. What? Ah, damn it. By far, most of his jokes were really funny. Did I want Gerald to be a little bit more serious? Yeah, kinda. But it's like, you can tell he still was under that hood. Like, when it reaches, like, the space station part, there is a little part of him being somewhat upset at Eggman. Oh yes, he's tired of his shenanigans, at the very most. You know. He was irritated, and I thought that was good. And then they showed him with the big robot hand, and they referenced Green Lantern 2011, of all things. I really felt like Shadow. That was that blue hedgehog, of all places.
Chaos control. Nice.
Yes! Green Lantern just randomly mentioned out of nowhere. It's like, a nano hand. The last time I saw that was when I hate watched 2011's Green Lantern. Like, that disc comes out of nowhere. It's one of the funniest things I heard. Genuinely carry. How does it feel to carry like 3 movies on your back, Jim? That's not to say the rest of the cast was bad. I really enjoyed Sonic in this, of all things. He is kinda annoying still. I will never forgive him for whatever the heck. Konichi, what? Like, come on, dude. You're Sonic the Hedgehog. You do not need to be doing all that. Konichi, what? So bad. And it was so much of a tone shift, because it was like, right before the old gun director died. Oh, sorry, spoilers, but then again, like, right before he died, it's like, Konichi, what? It's like, Sonic, bro. Take it a bit more seriously. Come on, help me finish. Come on, I need to finish. Oh, but yeah. Subtle tone shift. Subtle. Very. Ah, Chaos Control, I'm an idiot. Tails, it was alright. Decent. Didn't really have much to do except build a couple gadgets. Like the Tom and Maddie thing. That was interesting. I like them in the movie, actually, very much. I love that scene where, like, Sonic and gang, they just come back and they just have all this random stuff because it's like their lives are boring without Sonic. So they just take up all these hobbies and like, we need you for something. It's just like, oh yeah, we're good. Come on. Okay.
All right. Nice.
All the man. Knuckles was really cool. I like how they kept that continuity of him trusting Wade with the Master Emerald because of, I assume, what's happened in the Knuckles show. Him thinking Wade is now a warrior. That was really nice to see, considering, you know, I like the Knuckles show. I like Wade. Glad to see they're bringing him back. Come on, come on, come on. Just when I have the ability to do it. Shucks. Him just having the Master Emerald, using it for hockey, it got me. And then Sonic just comes here, pissed as hell, like, I'm gonna take it. He's like, I swore to protect it with my life. Just takes it. Peak cinema.
Yep.
Peak cinema.
Yep.
And I've been trying not to talk about it for a bit. Talk about some other stuff in the movie first. There is just something so funny about like that scene where Eggman and Gerald are just dancing. No apparent reason, just wanted to dance. It's just so goofy for no reason. I love it. Oh, I love stuff like that. Dumb stuff in movies.
This is the ultimate power.
What the oh, they don't open. I just wasted so much time there. Ah, there it is. Oh yeah. I'm surprised the amount of involvement Gun had in the movie. I mean, not really. They set up so much more Gun lore than I would have thought. And they introduced, and they even had Maddie's sister in there in a way that wasn't like taking up half the plot, like in the Sonic movie 2. They had her just be like a disguise for Maddie and Tom to enter Gun. Yeah, I guess a nice thing that she's actually a part of Gun now. It's pretty cool. Oh, I missed all the rings. It's pretty cool that she's just in Gun. Nice to see they're hiring.
All right. Nice.
Okay. So, the last, and there goes all my progress. I think I've talked enough about the movie where I can mention the last 30 minutes. So, in the last, I don't want to say the last 30 minutes. Maybe it was? I can't be so sure. The last couple of fucking parts of this movie were so hyped. I mentioned it a little bit before, but I'll say this basically just a little plot summary of what's happening at the moment. So, basically, we're in the gun base. We are in the gun base, and Eggman has just launched the giant satellite to space. The cannon, the Eclipse cannon, into space with Gerald, and he's left Dr. Stone behind. But to get the second key to the Eclipse cannon, which there are two keys they need to get, Eggman had one of them, the other one was in the gun base, that's why they were there. To get the second key, they had to... Shadow went in, who met with fucking Tom, Donut Lord, who was disguised as the head of Gun, was also the same person who kept Shadow in containment all those years. So, we had that guy, and Shadow was like, I hate you, and he punches him so hard that he fucking knocks him out. And Sonic, all-time low. And he's basically just like, grr, I've had enough of this. Knuckles, tell me where the Master Emerald is. And he is pissed off. Like, I think this might be like the most pissed I've seen Sonic in a hot minute. Just like, pure anger in his eyes. He is out to fucking kill. Which is a reference to Tom at the start of the movie, telling him how his loss didn't contribute to who he was, which is a theme in the movie about vengeance and being who you are. Shadow's vengeance as having corrupted over Rhea, and Sonic, after losing Longclaw, has seemingly not had that same effect. But now, after losing his second father figure, second like parental figure, Tom, he is fucking out for blood. He is just the angriest we have ever seen Sonic in a hot minute again. So, I think so he asked Knuckles, where's the Master Emerald, because he's been hiding it, and he's like, Master Emerald is with the most powerful warrior I know, Red Whipple, gets the Master Emerald. Because that's the Chaos Emeralds, then he goes Supersonic. And this is when we get the scene, Shadow powers up, and he's like, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left to, we're gonna destruction of the Earth. And it's like, okay. 10 minutes left. And then Sonic comes up to space and just absolutely knocks Shadow's fucking socks off. Just one fucking punch knocks him all the way back down to Earth. And Sonic is pissed. He is genuinely just actually trying to kill Shadow, and I don't blame him for it.
Let's do this. Chaos control. It looks like how Maria described Earth.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah. And then fucking Shadow blocks one of Sonic's hits. And so he goes something, something, something. They both reach for the Chaos Emeralds. And they both go fucking super. And this is when both of them are at peak fucking hatred. So they are just both out for fucking blood. Sonic has had enough of Shadow's shit. Just lost fucking Tom to the guy. Oh, there it is. It's the last thing.
I need to find my way back. Or fight my way out.
And so they just fight. There's this really cool scene of, I think, Sonic or Shadow, one of the two, knocking the other one just across continents. Like, hit, little transition on another continent. It is just
What are they doing here?
insane. Just like everything that went into that fight was insane. And then they go up into the space and fight on the moon for a bit. And Sonic beats Shadow into it. And then he's just like actually about to kill Shadow. And Shadow's like, go on, get your vengeance here, right here. He points to his chest, it's like, that's where his heart is. And that reminds Sonic of what Tom said about not letting his vengeance control who he is. And he's like, nah, I don't think I will. And they just sit on the moon and have a nice talk. I know a lot of people wanted Amy in this movie because she was the person to give that heart-to-heart to Shadow to get him to stop. But I think movie Sonic, in a way, definitely does fill in that role of talking to people and helping them sort the thing out a little more. Because, I mean, he did it for Knuckles in the last movie, so I always knew it was probably just gonna be him to do it. But the talk was generally just so good. Sonic basically just like, you know, I haven't gotten over the death of Longclaw, but It doesn't mean it talks about love in a way that I noticed something more powerful than the pain I felt for her loss, and that was the love I had for her, or some shit like that. And that that reminds Shadow of something Maria said to him. It was about stars and how, you know, they can't be like seen and stuff, you know? They can be seen, but they may be all long gone from that point, you know? And it's like a quote, and it's like, even so Char is gone, its light is still shining. And I think in that moment, Maria is meant to be Shadow's star, and her light is still shining in him. And that's what convinces Shadow to be a good guy. I love that stuff so much. Because I think it makes more sense for Sonic to be talking Shadow out of this stuff. Oh, what the hell? Shadow, no!
Perfect.
Oh, damn, that's everything. That's old DLC for you guys. Okay, but yeah. And then Eggman shenanigans ensue. They are fighting each other because Eggman doesn't want to destroy the Earth. He wants to rule it. Gerald wants to destroy it, so he's like fighting. Eggman gets knocked out. Then he uses Sonic's fucking thing to just zap Eggman into the Chaos Energy. Eggman uses Sonic thing to zap Gerald into the fucking Chaos Energy powering the Eclipse Cannon. And he just dies. Gerald just evaporates like a bug. It just evaporates like a bug in like a fly trap. It was just so off notice, and I didn't even know. And I was like, oh no, we can't stop the thing from firing. And then a bunch of robots from Sonic Adventure 2 pop out, and then Live and Learn starts playing, and then it goes into orchestral version, which is worse than the actual song, but Live and Learn starts playing, and then fucking Sonic and Shadow team up to stop the beam of the Eclipse Cannon from hitting the Earth. Like, they're taking the beam full force, which gives Eggman, Tails, and Knuckles enough time to turn it away from the Earth, but it's the moon. Who cares? Sonic reference for the guy. Only one out. That's really cool. But yeah, Shadow and that just rocks. And then the three, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, all help each other get back to Earth, while Shadow fucking unchains his inhibitor rings with Eggman and sacrifices themselves to move the Eclipse Cannon away from Earth to blow up. And peak cinema. That is everything I wanted from this movie. There were so many more game references I forgot to mention, like when Sonic goes out of the gun helicopter, he's like, let's talk about a low-budget flight. No food, drinks, movies, I'm out of here. Sonic Adventure 2 reference. There was the Chow Garden. Sonic Adventure reference, or 2 reference. Whichever one officially called it the Chow Garden. They had the chorus, did the pose, iconic pose. I loved it. I gotta tell you, it's perfect. This movie was just everything I want it to be. So much more. You know? As a movie, by far, it is the best one. Without a doubt in my mind. Just gonna play the level again, one last time. Easily the best one. Without a doubt in my soul, in my mind. Watching this movie, it makes me scared to eventually rewatch the first one. Because I'm gonna watch it, it's gonna be like, oh, this is not as good as this. But that's okay. They've gotten better, and that's really good.
Is that me?
From a Sonic fan perspective, this is an absolute 10 out of 10. Shadow is my favorite character by far, and
I feel as if I've left.
they did his story so much justice while adapting it to the right point where it's like, this is basically it, but I can't see it being something else. And that's all it really needed to do. But they gave the humans a lot more depth in this movie with this, like, I haven't mentioned it much, doesn't do much. Rockwell, the director of Gun, she doesn't enjoy, I might as well go down here, I haven't done this. She doesn't like Sonic and Co. She calls them aliens. Like when they first meet, she's like, Tom and you, Wachowski, and then she looks at them, Sonic and crew, and she goes, and aliens. And, yeah, no, it's just to add to the fact that some of them have like a disdain towards them. What the heck? What the heck? Some of them have a disdain towards Sonic and Co. It's kind of like, what? Maria Hill from, the, Avengers comics, or at least Civil War, where she, like, just doesn't like heroes. She's like, yeah, I don't like you guys.
This is the ultimate power.
So, I wonder if she's gonna work with someone to, like, get rid of them at some point. But that's an interesting dynamic. A lot more character was done to Tom and Maddie to make them, you know, they're really likable. I mean, they've always been really likable, but they were just pretty cool. I like them a lot more in this movie than I did the last one, at least. And that's a good sign. You want things to be better than things beforehand, because otherwise, what's the point in making another one if it isn't better than the last one?
What a waste of time.
It's a crime that this movie didn't feature a 10-minute long sex scene between Dr. Eggman and his assistant Stone. That is such a shame, because they have so much tension in this movie, it's crazy. He is so upset that Eggman likes his grandfather more than him, and it is so reasonable. My favorite actually leads to one of my other favorite jokes. In the trailer, you see Eggman, like, ripping off Stone's shirt, and then I think, like, the next scene where they're, like, invading the old gun base where Shadow used to be, that scene, when Stone's walking around shirtless, like, he has the top on, like, the shirt that Eggman ripped off is just gone. He's just raw dogging it. Oh, it's funny. Really funny. I really like these movies.
Alright. Freeze.
Just so much was well done.
Too slow.
Well done. That's all I have to say about it. Very hearty, well done. And yeah. I think I've covered everything I want to cover. How long is this video? Oh shit, it's been 40 minutes talking about this movie. I think that's all I really wanted to get into with this movie. At least for today. Well, I mean, not everything, but
Perfect.
you'll see what I'm talking about